Hi, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're true here and been here with us before, welcome back. And if you just saw the title, decided to click on and decided to listen to it, welcome, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, just like the title said, today we're going to be talking about a vacation prep gone wrong. Now, I know y'all, if y'all like me, I like to watch the Get Ready With Me for vacation videos. Yeah, I'm all about travel. Over here, we all about travel. We vlog, we get ready with me. We do a little bit of everything. I haven't posted my Get Ready With Me in a while. I took down my last one because it was too dark. A lot was going on. When it's time to go on vacation, it's time to go on vacation, okay? I'll be forgetting about vlogging. I'll be forgetting about everything. What? That's going to change for my birthday vlog this year. I'm going to get y'all to get ready with me. I'm going to even get y'all to pack with me. I'm going to get y'all all of it. Okay, so stay tuned for that. It's coming in a couple of weeks. But with no further ado, let's get into the story time, shall we? Okay. Vacation. We all love vacation. But before vacation, you have to prep for vacation. You have to pack for vacation. You have to make sure your itineraries are right. You have to make sure all the little crypts and crevices are done. And of course, ladies, that prep, that comes with hair, nails, feet. Some of y'all get lashes, wax. You know, we do the whole 9 yards. Fellas, y'all usually go get your hair cut. Y'all usually, make sure your outfit's straight. And y'all pack. So y'all will go through the whole humble like we do, okay? But further ado, here you go. So usually for my prep, I don't know about you ladies, but I like to prep. I like to get the nails, the wax, the hair, all that done couple of days before leaving. Reason being is because you don't want to get it done too far in advance, and you don't want to get it done too close to leaving. Well, this particular day, I went ahead and booked waxing. We were leaving on a Friday, okay? I booked waxing for Thursday with the nails. I booked hair. I booked the waxing and the nails on the Wednesday. We were leaving Friday. I booked the hair on the Thursday. Now the hair, usually you need most of that day for the hair, ladies. So I did that on a Thursday, okay? And I usually do my hair appointments early in the morning. All right, so let's start. So that Monday and that Tuesday is usually shopping days. And I don't know why I fly and got in here, but it's annoying me. But usually on that Monday, that Tuesday, that Wednesday, the shopping days, if I need to get anything, any toiletries, I need to get any makeup, I need to get anything to go with the outfits. That's usually that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That's usually making sure everything is packed, usually I pack a week before, but sometimes it's starting to get close. I'm starting to do like my husband. My husband had rubbed off on me. He packed the day before, okay? I usually like to pack a week or so in case I need to go back in the bag, see if I'm missing something, stuff like that, right? But he's starting to get me the week back, and you can't pack like that, okay? So, especially a person like me, because I be like, oh, I want this, oh, I want that, oh, I want this, oh, I want that. So, I usually like to pack a week in advance. But this week, I packed that Monday, that Tuesday, Wednesday. I was packing. I was making sure that shopping, anything that I might have missed that I wanted to put in the bag. Making sure I had all the toiletry items that I needed if I wanted to add more, because sometimes I do skincare while I'm on vacation and things like that. So all that was going on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, right? So when I booked my nail pedicure, because I get my nails and my toes done at the same place, and my waxing at another place. So I was like, okay, so I made sure those appointments was, the waxing usually is in the morning. So when I leave home, I go straight to get my waxing. And then I go get my nails and my toes done. And my waxing on my face and stuff like that. So I'm good by the afternoon. So this particular day, which was that Thursday, I woke up that morning to get ready to go to my wax appointment. So I get up and I head over to the wax appointment. When I got there, I found out my wax lady was sick. So I was like, okay. But they did have someone else for me, but they told me that I was going to have to wait for an hour to get it done. Well, that hour was going to go into my nails and my toes appointment, right? So I was like, okay, so let me call to change my nail and my feet appointment. So when I called, the lady said she could not take me for my nail and my feet appointment any later that day. So I was like, wow, okay. But I need my wax done. I'm already here. Let me get my wax done. So my husband actually brings me to get my wax done. So I went back outside to tell him that waiting on my wax lady or whatever. So when I was outside, I got a text message from the wax company that told me that there was another girl that could wax me. So I went back in and got my wax done. So when I got my wax done, I was like, I might could make my nail and my toes appointment. So we head over to the place to get my nails and my toes done. When we get to the place, the lady was like, nah, she had another appointment she couldn't take. I said, okay. So we left. So my husband was like, well, let's try some other places or whatever. Well, it is a place that's like right across the street from my house. So we went there, but they were really crowded too. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll just do the press-on nails, I'll paint my own toes, but it's not the same when you're going on vacation. So I was like, that's what I'll do, and I'll not trip about it because I got to get my hair done in the morning. Okay. So my hair appointment was scheduled for 7 in the morning. So I was okay. So went to sleep to get up in the morning. When I got up at 7 o'clock in the morning, my husband was going to take me to get my hair done. So we get up, we head to the place to go get my hair done. We get to the place to go get my hair done. No one's there. It was a new lady. Usually I use my braid lady. I usually go to her. Everything is all gravy, but she wasn't available. So I booked someone else on Instagram. So we get there and it wasn't close to the house. And I don't really drive in this part of the city. So that's why my husband was driving me. And so when we got there, there was no one there. We went to the doors were locked, and nobody was there. Okay. So now I'm like, what? Like, my nails not done, my feet not done, and I can't get my hair done? And my husband like, you got to get that hair done if you want to go on vacation. You can't go on vacation with your hair looking like that. Because I was like, well, we just got to pick up a wig. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I mean, did I hear? So we leave. And so I'm like tripping because I'm like, okay, I'm not going to get my hair done. And he like, you have to get your hair done. So call some other places or whatever. And if y'all know stylists, you have to pay a deposit. So I paid a deposit, okay? And I kept calling, but the number that I had was not the correct number. So I'm continuing to call this lady to find out where she is and, how can I get my hair done because I paid the deposit and she's not there. Okay, so we drive. So my husband asked me to put it back in my GPS after we had pulled off because he was like, something ain't right because the addresses are like all over the place in this little, it's like I want to say like an apartment complex kind of, but for hairstylists. So it's like salons in all different parts of this place, right? So he pulls back in and he parks and he decides to walk around this place now because it's kind of big. So he was like, stay in the car. I'm going to walk around this place. So the address that we had for the salon that we were going to, it was locked and nobody was there. So he was like, let me walk around. So he went walking around to all these different salons and he started talking to people I'm not gonna talk to people like that. I'm gonna speak or whatever, but my business ain't nothing to do with your business. Your business ain't got nothing to do with my business. But he gonna ask questions and he's gonna do all this stuff. So that's what he did. So he went walking around or whatever, and I'm just sitting in the car going, oh my gosh, like this is gonna be the worst vacation ever. I can't get my hair done, my feet done, my nails done. Like this is just gonna be the worst vacation ever. In the process, I'm still trying to text this lady to find out where she is, right? So she's not texting me back. She's not calling me back. I'm leaving messages because when I paid you my deposit, you answered me right away. Like you were texting me and all that. So she wasn't texting me back. She wasn't calling me back. None of that. So I'm still sitting in the car, and I've been sitting in the car about 15 minutes, right? So my husband is not me benoncing, but he's finding other beauty salons in this little place or whatever, and talking to them and asking them and things like that. So I'm still like texting and stuff trying to reach this lady. So finally, I get a text back from her saying, hey sweetie, yes, I'm here waiting on you. My appointment was 30 minutes ago. And usually, if you know salons, if you less than 10 minutes away, you'll lose your deposit, and yeah, they're not trying to see you. So it's been 30 minutes. So my husband comes back, and I see him walking back when she texts me, hey sweetie, yes, I'm here waiting for you. And I see him walking back, and I'm like, so I'm texting her, like, where are you waiting for me at? Because, yeah, we here and you're not there. Like, now I'm getting attitude. And I see him walking back. And I'm like, he's going to be like, girl, you're not getting your head done here. You know, he can't find it. That's what I'm thinking to myself. So he gets in the car and he was like, oh, yeah, she's waiting for you. Come on. I'm like, what you mean she's waiting for me? He was like, she's at you at the wrong door. Her door is up here. And she's there and she's waiting. I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, like I went there and I asked and bam, he found her. So I'm like, okay. So the door that she was at was supposed to be downstairs, but actually she had moved her salon upstairs. So it had been 30 minutes that, you know, we had waited. So he showed me where it was or whatever, because obviously he asked her and she was like, yeah, she was waiting or whatever, but she never answered me. And once he saw her and talked to her, then she looked at her phone to answer me to say she was waiting on me. So luckily, she wasn't the kind of salon that would have been like, you know what, you late, you got to pay another deposit and wait another and pay another fee. She didn't do that. You know, she understood because she had moved, but she hadn't changed it on her website. So sat there, got my hair done. So got my hair done, and actually, since I was the only one there, she finished at a decent time, and which usually you sit in those salons 3-4 hours. She finished me in an hour. Finished me in an hour. We left. We leave. We headed home. On the ride home, across the street from my home, there is a nail and a pedicure manicure place, and that I had tried to go to the day before. They couldn't take me. There was no cars in the parking lot. So my husband was like, you want to swing there and see if they can take you? I was like, sure, why not? So we swung in. There were 2 nail techs sitting there doing nothing. And they were like, sure, come on, I can take you now. They took me. I was in and out within an hour. And I was like, this never happens. They did my wax, my eyebrows, everything. And it was the day before vacation. So I got everything done the day before vacation, which never happens. It could have been a disaster, but it turned out not to be a disaster. But now going forward, when I make a hair appointment, I make sure before I send my money, you give me direct the address of where you are, where I need to be, what time I need to be there. Because yeah, that could have been disastrous. But it wasn't a disaster because I didn't know where she was. But it turned out it worked out. Everything worked out. And yeah, so if you getting ready for vacation and you prepping, make sure you know where you going, who you going to see. Them hair appointments, I will never do the day before. I'm always going to do 2 days before just in case. And yeah, so yes, so hopefully my story time will save some people because it sure didn't save me. And yeah, and I'll see y'all on my next story time. Stay tuned.